What if I told you that by 2050, cancer could be detected before you ever feel sick? Robots might become as common as smartphones. Artificial intelligence could outperform human experts in countless fields. Your home could know what you need before you ask. And for the first time in human history, people may be living on another planet. This isn't a scene from a science fiction movie. These are real technologies being developed right now. The question isn't whether the future is coming. The question is, are we ready for it? Imagine falling asleep tonight and waking up in the year 2050. You step outside your home. There are no traffic jams. Most vehicles drive themselves. Your personal AI assistant has already scheduled your day, ordered groceries, and monitored your health while you slept. Somewhere above Earth, private space stations orbit the planet. On the moon, permanent research bases are operating year-round. And nearly 140 million miles away, the first generation of Martian settlers are building humanity's second home. This may sound like science fiction, but many of the technologies that could make this future possible already exist today. The real question isn't whether technology will change our world. It's how much. Welcome to Tomorrow Explained. Today, we're exploring what life could realistically look like in 2050, from artificial intelligence and medical breakthroughs to robot assistance, clean energy, and the possibility of humans living on Mars. Let's begin.
If historians look back at the early 21st century, they may describe it as the beginning of the AI age. Artificial intelligence is already transforming the way we work, learn, and communicate. But by 2050, AI could become as important to civilization as electricity or the internet. Imagine having access to a digital assistant that understands your goals, remembers your preferences, and can solve problems across almost every area of your life. Need medical advice? Your AI reviews millions of research papers in seconds. Need help learning a new language? It creates a personalized lesson plan instantly. Need assistance designing a product or starting a business? Your AI becomes a strategist, researcher, and consultant all at once. Some experts believe future AI systems may achieve capabilities comparable to human-level reasoning across many tasks. Others predict AI could become an essential partner in scientific discovery, helping researchers develop new medicines, advanced materials, and clean energy solutions faster than ever before. But this future also raises important questions. What happens when machines can perform many jobs better than humans? How do we ensure AI systems remain safe and aligned with human values? And how much decision-making should we trust to algorithms? The answers to those questions could shape the future of civilization itself. One thing is certain. By 2050, AI won't simply be another technology.
It may become the foundation upon which nearly every other technology is built. Every technological breakthrough depends on one thing: energy. Without abundant energy, progress slows. With it, civilizations thrive. As the global population continues to grow and technology becomes increasingly integrated into our daily lives, humanity's demand for electricity will reach levels never seen before. The question is simple: how do we power the future without damaging the planet? By 2050, renewable energy sources such as solar and wind are expected to play an even larger role in powering the world. Solar panels are becoming more efficient every year while their cost continues to fall. In many parts of the world, solar energy is already one of the cheapest sources of electricity available.
Massive offshore wind farms may generate enough power to supply entire cities, while advances in energy transmission could allow electricity to travel thousands of miles with minimal losses. But generating clean energy is only part of the challenge. The real challenge is storing it. What happens when the sun isn't shining? What happens when the wind stops blowing? This is where batteries become critical. Today, lithium-ion batteries dominate the market, powering everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. However, by 2050, a newer technology may become just as important: sodium-ion batteries. Unlike lithium, sodium is one of the most abundant elements on Earth and can even be extracted from seawater. Because sodium is far more plentiful than lithium, sodium-ion batteries could be significantly cheaper to produce at large scales. While they currently store less energy than lithium batteries, scientists are rapidly improving their performance. By 2050, sodium-ion batteries may become the backbone of large-scale energy storage systems, helping entire cities store renewable energy for use during cloudy days, calm weather, or peak electricity demand. Imagine enormous battery farms storing excess solar energy generated during the day and releasing it at night when millions of homes need power. This type of energy storage could make renewable electricity far more reliable and accessible.
Meanwhile, researchers are also exploring solid-state batteries, which could offer greater safety, faster charging, and longer lifespans than current battery technologies. But the technology that excites scientists the most is nuclear fusion. Fusion is the process that powers stars. Unlike conventional nuclear power plants, which generate energy by splitting atoms apart, fusion combines atoms together, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. If commercial fusion becomes practical, it could provide nearly limitless clean energy with minimal environmental impact. A single fusion power plant could potentially supply electricity to millions of homes without producing carbon emissions. Some experts believe fusion could become one of humanity's greatest scientific achievements. Others predict it may still take decades before fusion becomes commercially viable. Either way, the future of energy will likely depend on a combination of technologies: solar power, wind power, advanced battery storage, smarter electrical grids, and perhaps one day, fusion energy. If these technologies continue to advance, the energy shortages and environmental concerns that challenge us today could become far less significant by 2050. The future may not simply be powered by electricity. It may be powered by some of the cleanest and most abundant energy sources humanity has ever discovered.
Mars remains the most likely candidate for human settlement beyond Earth. It contains water ice. Its day is surprisingly similar to Earth's, and it offers resources that future settlers could use to support themselves. Future colonists may live inside pressurized habitats protected from radiation and extreme temperatures. Food could be grown in advanced greenhouses. Water extracted from underground ice could be recycled and reused. Buildings might even be constructed using Martian soil and large-scale 3D printing systems. Life on Mars would not be easy, but if humanity succeeds, it would become one of the greatest achievements in history. By 2050, the first generation of long-term Martian residents may already be helping build humanity's second home.
Predicting the future is never easy. History has shown that some technologies advance far faster than expected, while others take decades longer than predicted. But one thing is clear: the seeds of the future are already being planted today. Artificial intelligence, robotics, advanced medicine, fusion energy, smart cities, space exploration, and possibly even life on Mars. Each of these technologies has the potential to reshape civilization in ways we can barely imagine. The year 2050 may not look exactly as we've described, but it will almost certainly be very different from the world we know today. The future isn't something that happens to us. It's something we create. And the choices we make in the coming decades will determine what kind of future awaits humanity. If you enjoyed this episode of Tomorrow Explained, be sure to subscribe and join us for more journeys into the future. What technology are you most excited to see become reality? Let us know in the comments below. And until next time, stay curious about tomorrow.